Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alifa Iliana binti Ruzman from BSMP June 2023-2028 from Test 1. In this video, I will be presenting about Task 2 of Introduction to Educational Studies, which is performance. So here is the theme of this video, which is the utilization of digital technology empowers holistic education. Alright, first of all, let us look at the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 until 2025. Like we all know, the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 until 2025 is a comprehensive and ambitious initiative aimed at transforming the Malaysian education system to meet the needs of the 21st century. This blueprint was launched by the Malaysian government in 2013 with the goal of achieving quality education that produce individuals who are well-rounded, globally competitive, and capable of contributing to the nation development. Alright. Here are the objectives of the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025. The first one is holistic education, which the blueprint emphasizes the importance of providing a holistic education that focuses not only on academic achievement but also on the development of values, skills, and character among students. Next one, improving access and equity. One of the primary goals of the blueprint is to ensure that every Malaysian child has access to quality education regardless of their social, economic background or geographical location. The third one is enhancing quality and relevance. The blueprint seeks to enhance the quality and relevance of education by improving teaching and learning practices and also updating the curriculum to meet the needs of 21st century. The fourth one is strengthening technical and vocational education, which is our country itself recognize the importance of technical and vocational education and training, which also known as TVET. In preparing students for the workforce, the blueprint aims to enhance the quality and relevance of TVET progress and increase their uptake among students. The fifth one is empowering teachers. The blueprint actually recognizes the critical role of teachers in delivering quality education and emphasize the need to support and empower teachers through professional development, mentoring, and also recognition programs. And the next one in enhancing school leadership. Effective school leadership is seen as essential for driving positive changes and improvement in school. The next one is promoting lifelong learning. The blueprint emphasizes the importance of promoting lifelong learning and continuous skill development to enable individuals to adapt to the changing demands of the global economy. And the last one is stakeholder engagement, which the success of the blueprint depends on the active involvement of the collaboration of various stakeholders, including government agencies, schools, teachers, parents, and the private sector. Next, let us move on to the 11th shift to transform the Malaysia education system. Um, these shifts are strategic changes in policy, practice, and culture which is intended to drive significant improvement in the quality, equity, and relevance of education. Here are the 11 shifts of the that have been listed out. For the first one is provide equal access to quality education of an international standard. The second one is to ensure every child is proficient in Bahasa Malaysia and English language, which means that mastery of both Bahasa Malaysia and English is seen as essential for students to succeed in a globalized world, which the shift is emphasize the importance of strengthening language proficiency among students. And the next one is transform teaching into the profession of choice. The next one is ensure high performing school leaders in every school. The next another one is develop values driven Malaysian. Also, the next one is empower JPNs, BBDs, and schools to customize solution based on needs. Uh, and also leverage ICT to scale up quality learning across Malaysia. And the next one is transform ministry delivery capabilities and capacity. Then another one is partner with parents, community, and private sector at scale. And the next one is maximize students' outcomes for every ringgit. And the last one is increase transparency for direct public accountability. Moving on to the second shift in the Malaysia Education Blueprint 2013 until 2025, which also known as ensure mastery of Bahasa Malaysia and English. This shift actually highlights the importance of proficiency in both Bahasa Malaysia, which is the national language, and English, which is an international language, for Malaysian students to thrive in a globalized world. For the first aspect is language proficiency. The shift actually emphasized the need for students to master both Bahasa Malaysia and English language. Proficiency in this language is seen as essential for effective communication, academic success, and participation in the global economy. The next one is we have curriculum enhancement, which efforts have been made to enhance the curriculum to strengthen language proficiency in both Bahasa Malaysia and English, which may include revising language teaching methodologies, integrating language learning across subjects, and providing additional resource for language instruction. Next is the third one is quality teaching and learning. The shift focus on improving the quality of teaching and learning in Bahasa Malaysia and English, which involve providing professional development, opportunity for language teachers, promoting innovative teaching approaches, and ensuring access to quality language learning materials. The next one is we have assessment and monitoring. Uh, uh, it can be said that effective assessment practices are implemented to monitor students' language proficiency levels and track their progress over time. This may include standardized language assessment, diagnostic tests, and continuous evaluation of language skills. Next one is equity and access, which efforts are made to ensure equability access to language learning opportunity for a student, which is regardless of their socioeconomic background or geographical location. This may include providing additional support for students who need it, and addressing language barriers in disadvantaged communities. The next one is promotion of bilingualism, which aim to promote bilingualism among Malaysian students, which will allow them to effectively communicate and engage with diverse communities both within Malaysia and internationally. Bilingualism is seen as a valuable asset in a multicultural and multilingual society. And the last one is promote cultural preservation, which why we emphasize on proficiency in Bahasa Malaysia and English. The effort also made to preserve and promote Malaysia linguistic and cultural heritage. These include valuing and preserving indigenous languages and promoting cultural diversity within the education system. Lastly, in conclusion, that's all, that's all. For the next one, we move on to the five aspiration for Malaysia education system. Here are the five aspirations that encapsulates the overarching goals and vision for the Malaysia education system. This For the first one, we have access, which is it focus on ensuring equitability access to quality education for all Malaysians, which regardless of their socio-economic background, geographic location, ethnicity, or abilities. Next one is we have quality, which centers on enhancing the quality of education across all levels, which is from preschool to higher education. The third one is we have equity. Equity in education is emphasized in this aspiration, which aims to disparities in educational outcomes among different group of students. The fourth one we have unity. This aspiration actually highlights the importance of promoting unity, understanding and respect for diversity within the education system, which is actually it seeks to cultivate a sense of national identity and citizenship among students while celebrating Malaysia's rich cultural heritage and diverse linguistic tradition. The fifth one is efficiency. It focuses on enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of the education system to ensure optimal use of resources and achieve desired outcome, which involve streamlining the administrative processes, promoting accountability and transparency, and adapting innovative practices to improve educational delivery and governance. Alright, before I show you my learning aids, let us see why is teaching aid is actually very important. There are several reasons why teaching aids itself are important. Here are some that I have listed out. For example, for the first one is it is used to enhance Understanding. Teaching aids can help to make complex concept more understandable by providing visual or tangible representation. This can cater to various learning styles and facilitate better comprehension among students. Second one is it can increase engagement. Utilizing teaching aids can make learning more interactive and engaging for students. This can help maintain their interest and motivation and somehow will lead to a better retention of information. The third one and lastly, which is enhanced communication. Teaching aid can serve as a common point of reference between teachers and students, which will facilitate clearer communication and minimizing misunderstandings. Alright, here I present you my teaching aids, which title is Adjective Bingo. This teaching aid is actually for year 4 topic, which is amazing animals under the theme of word of self, family and friends. This teaching aid actually tests pupils speaking skills and or how to produce these and how to use these teaching aids. You can see the link below if want. You can see the link under the description. Okay. Alright. Just now you have seen the physical version of my teaching aids. However, this one is actually the digital version of it. You can also try to do this one because it's more cheaper, which means that you didn't need to buy any materials. Just need to do it on your laptop and all of that. Yeah. Both the digital version and the physical version have the same objective, which is to encourage pupils to learn, to explain and reason for basic opinion, and also to let pupils to describe people, objects using suitable statement, which mean that um, the way to play that teaching aid is actually when pupils draw certain words which is adjective. They need to put that adjective on the any picture that they think suitable for adjective. For example, I take here that if they draw cute, the words cute, so they will put the words on the picture of a cat. So after they put the words on the picture of the cat, they need to produce a sentence. For example, I give, I like a cat because it's cute. That's how I want to encourage pupils to explain and reason their own opinions by listening back to that line. It can be seen that pupils know how to describe people object using suitable statements. Here are the 6C of meaningful learning that students can get when when using these teaching aids. Okay. From the 6C, I just take like 3C from the meaningful learning. For the first C is creativity, which students demonstrate creativity when selecting adjectives to fit their bingo cards, considering various descriptive words to achieve their objective. Additionally, they may express creativity through their reaction and interaction during gameplay, adding an element of fun and innovation to the learning experience, which means that they can be more creative in producing their sentence after pairing the words with the suitable pictures. The next one is we have critical thinking. Um, the the teaching aids serve can help in encourage and help student to can help to encourage student to critical thinking, which is analyze and evaluate adjective to determine their suitability for the game. They must assess whether the call out adjective match. They must assess whether the sentence that they are make actually makes sense to themselves and also suitable or not with the picture that they have pair with. And for the last one is communication. During gameplay, students articulate their ideas and discussing adjective and explaining their choice. Furthermore, active listening skills are honed as students listen to others' contribution and follow the game progression. The next one is the six student aspiration. Like we all know, there is six uh, students' aspiration, which is knowledge, thinking skills, leadership skills, bilingual proficiency, ethics and spirituality, and also national identity. But I only choose three according to my teaching aids. The first one is knowledge, which means that my teaching aids actually provide a structured and engaging way for students to learn and utilize new adjectives, which by actively participating in the game, students are exposed to a variety of descriptive words and their meanings. And by true repetition and reinforcement during gameplay, students can also expand their vocabulary and deepen their understanding of adjective in English. Next is during the game, students also must analyze the adjective called out by the teacher or game leader and identify whether they match the description or their bingo or card. This requires students to process information quickly and produce a sentence that makes sense and suitable with the picture that they have paired with. And lastly is bilingual proficiency. Adjective bingo provide an opportunity for students to practice their English language skill in a fun and interactive context, which by playing the game entirely in English, students are immersed in a language and are motivated to communicate effectively to participate and win. Furthermore, since the game revolves around adjectives, students are specifically practicing a key aspect of language proficiency, which is describing and qualifying nouns, which is essential for effective communication in both written and spoken English. Okay, here for the next one is on how to shape teachers with an educator souls. For the first one is we have strengthening teachers' creativity, which teachers need to create and design engaging and beneficial learning activities for students by, for example, like teaching that I have produced just now. By using that, teachers can enhance their creativity by finding new ways to explain adjective concept and make learning more engaging. The second one is improving communication proficiency, which teachers need to communicate clearly and effectively to ensure that instruction and explanation are conveyed well to students. The third one is fostering classroom management skill, which can be said that effective classroom management is essential to ensure that learning progress smoothly and effectively. The next one is encouraging student-centered learning, which teachers need to consider the variety of learning and learning styles and individual needs of students when planning and delivering instruction. And the last one is enhancing teacher satisfaction and well-being by using a fun and an effective teaching aids like the one that I have produced. It can enhance teacher satisfaction and well-being, which mean that by seeing students actively engaged in learning and achieving success, it can provide satisfied rewards for teachers and increase their motivation to continue providing quality instruction. That concludes my presentation. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye.